The Ravenwood Hotel, an imposing structure with a history as chilling as the wind that whistles through its abandoned halls. Nestled in the heart of a bustling city, this grand edifice was erected in the late 19th century. It's a beacon of old-world charm and grandeur, a magnet for curious visitors. Yet behind its elegant facade, the Ravenwood Hotel harbours a dark legacy. Over the years, it has been the stage for a slew of tragedies, mysterious disappearances, unexplained deaths, events that have cast long, eerie shadows over its reputation. One rainy autumn evening, a businessman named Jonathan found himself drawn to this enigmatic establishment. As he checked in and made his way to his room on the 5th floor, a sense of unease hung in the air, as palpable as the mist outside. Tension crept up his spine, his intuition whispering warnings he chose to dismiss. As night fell, the corridors of the Ravenwood Hotel began to echo with whispers from the past, shadows dancing in the corners of Jonathan's room. Sleep was a distant dream for Jonathan that night, as the hotel's haunting presence crept closer. As he lay in the dimly lit room, the silence was shattered by the faint whispers of voices long forgotten. They echoed through the empty corridors, their ghostly murmurs seeping through the cracks in the walls, filling the room with an air of dread. In the darkness, shadows began to shift and sway, as if engaged in a macabre dance. They danced in the corners of his room, their forms intangible yet unnerving. Jonathan, a man of reason, fought to dismiss these eerie happenings as mere tricks of the mind, yet the unsettling feeling of being watched lingered, wrapping around him like a cold shroud. Just as he was about to surrender to a restless sleep, the silence was shattered once again. The heavy, rhythmic beat of footsteps echoed outside his door, pacing back and forth. It was as if an unseen entity was patrolling the lonely hallway, its spectral steps resonating with the pounding of Jonathan's heart. Summoning his courage, he approached the door, curiosity outweighing his fear. As he opened it, a gust of icy wind rushed past him, chilling him to the bone. His blood turned to ice as he was met with a sight that would forever be etched in his memory. There, in the dimly lit corridor, stood a ghostly figure of a woman. A tattered gown clung to her spectral form, her eyes hollow and vacant. She reached out to him with spectral hands, her voice a haunting whisper that seemed to carry the sorrow of centuries. Heart-pounding, Jonathan slammed the door shut, barricading himself from the spectral presence that lurked outside. He was a prisoner in his own room, the walls closing in as he was left to endure a night filled with terror. The grandeur of the Ravenwood Hotel had faded into the background, replaced by the chilling reality of its dark secret. The night was long, the hours filled with fear and uncertainty, as Jonathan was left to confront the shadows that haunted the Ravenwood Hotel. With the coming of dawn, relief should have followed, but the Ravenwood Hotel was not done with Jonathan yet. The eerie whispers grew louder, the unsettling shadows more tangible. His room, once a haven, had become a prison, each spectral encounter a sentence of unending dread. The ghostly woman in the tattered gown seemed to hover at the edge of his vision, her hollow eyes a chilling reminder of the hotel's dark secret. As the first rays of morning light broke through the curtains, Jonathan seized his opportunity. He fled, leaving behind the haunting echoes of the Ravenwood Hotel. His footfalls echoed in the empty corridors, a frantic symphony of escape. But even as he stepped out into the morning sun, a sense of foreboding lingered. He had survived the night, yes, but the memories would remain, a spectral shadow on his soul. But as he left, one question lingered. Was he truly free from the grasp of the Ravenwood Hotel, or had he become yet another chapter in its chilling legacy?